Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my page, Money Making Juggernaut. I'm your host, Eric Richardson, the number one educator in the asset recovery business. Today, we're back with another success story. I am here with my man, Roosevelt. He just closed a deal in Maryland, and we're going to talk all about it. So, Roosevelt, the floor is yours. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Awesome. Thanks, Eric, and thanks for having me. Yeah, my name is Roosevelt. I'm from Massachusetts. I kind of came across this business from looking on YouTube and also other YouTubers who are kind of advocating for this business. And so when I saw you on YouTube, I'm like, okay, Eric knows his stuff. And so that's why I bought the course, followed through with the course. In my first year of the business, I didn't get any deals because I was trying to, know how the business works, try to apply, how my operations will be. And so the next following year, I closed like 5 deals, paid out. And then this year alone, 2025, I already eclipsed the deals I had the previous year, all by taking action and with Eric's guidance. And so this is how I came about with this business and just trying to improve myself as well, and also trying to improve other people who don't know they have money out there for them and try to assist them on that.
Absolutely, man. And I commend you because you are somebody that has been, I would say, an aggressive student, which is how I am as well. If I'm looking to learn, I'm asking questions, I'm taking notes, I'm attending the calls, and that's what you did. You're always showing up, you're always present, you're always asking questions, and you applied. So I'm glad that, it's actually working out. And like you said, you took action. You already eclipsed what you did last year. So let's talk about this deal in Maryland that you got because it's kind of a unique one, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. Thank you. So this one, I pretty much, found a deal. This one actually, the auction took place of in March of last year. And so Maryland's like a very like a slow state to operate with in terms of responses. And so once I got confirmation that the sale happened, I reached out to the trustee as instructed by in your course, and then it confirmed that I have an agreement with this with the client. And so I just follow through the steps and make sure and I apply the steps that is appropriate for that. I confirmed the overage as we should with the trustee, and I reverted back. And so when I got response back from the trustee, it appeared that this one in particular didn't need an attorney. And so with that, my previous deals I had before, I always utilized an attorney, which is more of a professional matter in this one. But in terms of how the trustee responded back, I can just handle this on my own. And so since I never handled this one on my own directly, I reached out to you just for some guidance. And so from there, I applied your guidance and I sent what the trustee is requesting. And from there, I received a check deposited into my business account and also dispersed the appropriate funds to my client as well.
Awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, just literally sticking to the blueprint, the documents in the course, everything. So that claim, you were working with heirs on that, and some people are kind of afraid to work with heirs. So what was your experience on rounding up everybody to go ahead and file a successful claim?
Yeah, it's just, following up, calling the contacts based on the script tracing. Always follow through with the relatives because more often than not, you'll find, clients within the contacting the relatives since you can't get in contact with the appropriate previous owner. And so just follow through the basic steps, taking action, calling the relatives and informing them what transpired and how you can improve their situation based on what we do as a business.
Awesome. So you've officially closed double-digit deals. What would you say is your best marketing strategy? What is working for you to get these clients on the line?
Sure. So for me personally, I call, text, and email
Okay.
strictly for right now. Right now, since I'm trying to get more deals in my pipeline, I want to reinvest those proceeds into applying that for mailers as well, because mailers is also an effective strategy. And also reinvesting the proceeds as well to having a VA to contact them via social media as well to try to enhance the possibility of getting contact with them. But for me, mainly right now, just strictly cold calling, emailing, and texting.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to marketing, any additional marketing efforts is going to get you closer. So right now you're calling, texting, emailing. Soon you'll incorporate mailers and social media. Have you ever considered any door knocking? I know you live in Massachusetts. There's not a lot of sales, but have you considered any of that?
Yes, I've also considered that as well.
Mm.
I currently only work on mortgage overages, but I'm
Okay.
trying to set up my operations appropriately to effectively do door knocking. If I were to do door knocking in Massachusetts, it'd probably primarily be on the weekends because that's when
Yeah.
I have time. And
Yeah.
plus, I still have a 9 to 5 job, still
Okay.
doing this business as well, which is anybody can do this business. All it is, it takes action. And whatever you stick to it in terms of your operations, you'll be successful.
Yeah, so even with you having a 9 to 5 job, how are you able to manage making your calls, sending your text messages? Do you use a CRM to help you, or are you manually dialing?
Yes, I absolutely utilize a CRM. I currently use our surplus systems
Okay.
and I also have a cold caller, a call caller as well. And
Oh,
she
nice.
is currently part-time. And those cold calling hours are from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. or whatever it suits your best based on the states that you work on. But for me, I have a part-time cold caller calling and I assemble all the leads on my end, import them on a CRM, skip trace them, and then put them in the pipeline on dialer for the cold caller to call.
Okay. And then they'll handle the initial outreach, and then once somebody's on the hook, you'll come in for a hierarchy close. You're the upper in your business. Yeah, so that's a great model. And then the fact that you're using a CRM while you're at work, you can kind of check your phone, see your pipelines coming in, things like that.
Exactly. It's like smooth sailing when you have a good foundation and process in order so you can to be successful.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. So, what would be your words of advice for somebody just now starting out in this business, or somebody that was like yourself? They went through the course for a year, they were trying to grasp information, and they just weren't really closing deals yet.
I would say be consistent. It's this is not easy. Be perfectly honest because there's some times where nobody picks up. Okay, then not a problem. Just keep calling. Have your foundation in order. Always ask questions. Like I always say, no question is a dumb question, to be perfectly frank. And don't be afraid to, lose out on a deal. Just be persistent. Have your operations in order, know what to do, and also know what states to attack because that will give you a better foundation on how to attack a particular state. So just know what state to work on, how to approach every state, and have a good foundation how to call and when to call.
Amazing. Yeah, that's great advice. And like you were saying earlier, just action. That's all it takes. We have the information, we know what we need to do, we just have to do it. So
Exactly.
that's amazing, man. This year you've closed more deals than you have all last year, and we're only in February. So, in terms of like income being generated, what do you think you're on track for? Are you gonna surpass 6 figures? What are you looking at?
Yeah, right now, at least 6 figures, in my opinion. Just stick to what I'm doing right now and
Mhm.
just keep calling, be persistent, always have like a collaboration of a mindset, and also and more importantly, utilizing attorneys because they will
Yeah.
help you close deals as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Attorneys assist with the transparency. They make the claim process smoother. They make the client feel more comfortable. It's less work on your end. I mean, when you look at a claim, take away the wait period to get paid out. How much time do you actually spend on processing a claim?
So for me in particular, well, it all depends. Every claim could be different.
Hmm.
I have one claim that's in the pipeline which requires probate, and it's a 6 figure claim. And
Hmm.
that one could take longer because right now I already passed over the family tree to the trustee. And so that one could take maybe an hour or two or three in total, and you
Hmm.
get paid out on a 6 figure claim. So it
Yeah.
all varies. But the one in particular that we discussed earlier, for me, I took about an hour in total on that claim, and I got paid almost 5,000 easily with
Yeah.
like 45 minutes of work.
Exactly. Yeah. You spend most of your efforts in the marketing, but once you have a client, the paperwork is pretty simple. Yeah, you're not, spending hours and hours. It's more of a weight game. So that's amazing, man. You definitely dropped some gems for all the viewers out there, and we definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And Eric is one of the best, educators in surplus business, and you can never go wrong with collaborating with Eric. He's more than happy to help you, and he's really, really helping you to succeed.
Awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.